Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of unCUMfortable, an adult podcast where we get out of our heads and into some creative play. It's been a while since we've done an episode of unCUMfortable, so let's start fresh and just jump in today's topic. Today's topic is defining creative play. If that is not your thing, that is fine. We will be doing these kind of episodes every Wednesday while we're in season. So that is from March till about October, November. So let's explore what creative play is all about. If you tuned into this week's Fast-Paced Fundamentals episode, this definition is going to sound familiar. When you go on the internet and look up the definition of creative play, you might get something like this. Creative play. An unstructured, open-ended, and imaginative process where an individual can use their imagination to explore, experiment, and express themselves without rigid rules. It includes activities like drawing, storytelling, building, and role-playing, which foster essential cognitive, emotional, social, and physical development. It allows people to turn ordinary obstacles into extraordinary creations, enhancing problem-solving skills and self-exploration. Man, that is a whole lot of word vomit to explain what it means to be creative and play. By the way, did you know that some people believe that the universe was only created to play and learn from itself? Something to think about, right? But going back to creative play, we've talked about it a lot on this show because it is necessary. I mean, it's literally the building blocks of what we start with, creativity and play. Imagine a world without entertainment on the most basic level. I'm talking about sidewalk chalk, humming on the breeze, laughter from a story told by a friend about last week's laundry incident. I mean, creative play doesn't have to be art or literature. It's something that speaks to your soul. Some people call it a hobby, other people call it a calling, crazy people call it a career. Whether you fail or not, whether you fall hard on your face or not, it doesn't hurt to try out a new thing now and again. So we're going to spend the rest of the foreseeable future exploring different types of creative play, from obnoxious to extreme. Embrace it. So how can you add some creative play right here, right now? Well, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of the words creative play? Whatever that is, go do it. Go from the gut and make sure to prevent injury if you feel like doing a backflip or something, please. We are not that young anymore, and if you're coming up on a blank as to what it means to be a part of creative play, I encourage you to go play with a pack of playing cards. I leave the rest to you. All right, before we go, I'd like to end our time together with a little word vomit, a little unedited sneak peek to some of the upcoming stories on Fantasy Island. Our spoiler alert goes out to the fans bound by moonlight. Here's a glimpse into Chapter 3. Please don't be dead. Please don't be dead. I triple-check his passed-out demeanor as true before producing any healing mythry. Very few people know about my powers, and I'd like to keep it that way. He shouldn't need much to recover. With a body like that, he'd probably just overuse his mythry. And judging by his regal attire and blatant family crest embodied on his cloak, he's a precious flood child. Great. It doesn't take long for me to heal his wounds, but I can't find it in me to leave him passed out and alone. And after scouring these caves for the last 6 hours, I don't have much left in me to return before sundown. I call my brother telepathically. Don't wait up tonight. You're lost in the mines again, aren't you? What did I say? His judgment isn't needed, but unsurprising. I'll be home soon enough, I reply, causing him to run down a list of things to remember like a mother hen. Honestly, he acts more and more like Dad by the day. I slide to a seat beside my mystery royal. His face is slack with sleep on the hard floor, and I move his curly head to my lap. His arms are outstretched with old scars, and I frown, trying to heal them away with little success. I rest my head on the cave wall. What am I even doing? Why do I care about this stranger's old wounds? The moment he wakes up, I'll show him how to get back to his people. Hopefully my gratitude will be enough for him not to behead me for trespassing. I yank out some dried jerky from my belt pocket and bite at it with a grimace. Not the tastiest thing in the world, but it sure hits the spot when you're low on mythry. Maybe I should save some for this guy when he wakes up. Yeah, right. As if a royal high snout would ever eat handmade jerky from some no-name. Well, that's all I have for you guys. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week for some more creative play. Until then, stay uncomfortable.